Good afternoon from us at Sunny Approach. We are not in a hurry right now because we are going to talk about how to make everybody's favorite breakfast, which is
cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls.
Except for having them for Christmas Eve dinner.
Well, this is sort of a practice in case we decide to make them again for Christmas Day, right? So here we have 2 cups of scalded milk. So if you're not familiar, scalding milk, you heat it up to about 170 degrees Fahrenheit and then let it cool back down to just above room temperature, to which I'm going to add 2 already beaten eggs. I'll give that a bit of a stir.
Let's again, stir that. So now it's going to turn a little bit of yellow.
Yeah. So we might make that look a little bit like buttery cream.
Yum.
But it's not really buttery enough yet, so we're going to add a whole half cup of melted butter.
And if your milk is warm enough, the butter doesn't congeal.
Yeah.
Which is probably why you have to warm up the milk.
And we're also going to add a half a cup of warm water.
So with 3.5 cups of Pyrex.
So we'll push that off to the side for a second. Now here we have 7 cups of all-purpose flour.
And if Mr. was doing it on his own, they would be sifted, but that would have meant flour all over the place.
I'm just going to take the beater out so that you can see better. We have a teaspoon of salt, which I'm just going to mix in with my hands a little bit.
Make sure you wash your hands.
And we have 2 tablespoons of instant yeast.
Always mix the yeast past the salt because the salt will kill yeast.
And then we have a half a cup of potato. And potato...
Oh, I thought that was lard. I'm like, oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, I'm just going to kind of crumble that in there a little
Potato's iffy, but lard is
the
nasty.
Potato is necessary for the starch. And we're going to add some more dry ingredients. We're going to add in sugar, a whole cup of sugar. Because this is supposed to be sweet.
Do you want to zip that piece that's thick right there?
No, it's fine. It's all going to get beaten up.
Oh, I zipped it.
Yeah.
This is a Bosch mixer, if you're wondering.
And then to that, we're going to add in our raisins. And then the liquid. Now we're going to stop the video because nobody wants to listen to a mixer going round and round. So I'm going to pour the liquid in, and then we will go off camera for... Oh, I've got to put the nuts in. This is also a cup of nuts. Pecans.
Yeah, and hand cut them. You do not need to have a thing to cut pecans.
And then we're going to pour the liquid in, and then I'm going to beat it in the mixer for about 5 minutes, and then we will come back to you and show you what it looks like.
This is the dough all done in our mixer. You can see everything's well plopped together and ready to be taken out and kneaded, I think.
All right, so now we've got it transferred into a bowl. We're just going to cover it with
saran wrap.
Saran wrap.
Lots of crap.
For about an hour.
We didn't need it. He just plops it from one bowl to another.
And these stay in the draft-free, warm place for about an hour, so we'll find a nice good spot in the sun in the kitchen, and then we'll come back and we'll make it into actual cinnamon rolls.
Yum.
This is where the dough is at about halfway through its 1 hour of rise time of pushing up above the surface of the cling wrap. And after a full hour, as you can see, it's rather bursting at the seams, but it is now ready for the next step.
Well, they're all cut up now. You can see they made quite a bit. We need to let these set for about 30 minutes, and the timer's already been set.
When your oven is preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, put the cinnamon rolls in your prepared pans inside the oven and bake for about 30 to 35 minutes or until you think they're done. I know you're not supposed to open the oven while something's cooking, but this is with 10 minutes left on the timer. As you can see, they're rising and cooking just delectably. And taken out of the oven, here's what they look like. Now, some people like to glaze their cinnamon rolls. And if you do, then absolutely do that.
They were in the oven at, what, 325 for about 30 minutes?
350 for 30 minutes.
350 for 30 minutes. Don't they look heavenly?
And as always, if you like our content, we certainly invite you to subscribe to our channel, Sunny Approach, so that you can get notified when new content drops. And we appreciate all the likes and the comments. And whatever you're baking this holiday season, or if you're watching this outside of a holiday season, whatever you're baking, we hope you have good success.